Hi, my name is Aries Camitan, and this is my submission for week 008, laboratory exercise 007. I was given three tasks. First is write a program that will accept 5 integers and display them to the users. You are limited to use only two variables. Okay, so for my flow diagram, start, then I declare two variables, which is x array 5, okay, then I, then display please enter 5 numbers. Then after that I set the I equals to 0. Then if I is less than 5, if it's true, then I display the number I plus 1, which is I'm adding a 1 to this I. Then I accept the input from the user. Then I increment I with 1. So it's loop until it reach the value of I equals to 5. Then it false. Then I display you enter these integers. Then all those array values and end. Similarly, in pseudocode, I declare two variables x array with a dimension of 5, I as int. Output, please enter 5 numbers. I set I, which is value 0. Then for I is less than 5, then I show output to the user, which is a number I plus 1. Then the input from the user, x equals to the index, which is I. Then I increment I. Then I loop until I become equals to 5. Then I output the the integers which the user has inputted. Okay. Now for my code, so let's go to array2 bar.ccp. So this is my code. So as you can see, I have two variables, which is x, which is an array with 5 dimension. Then I. Okay. So similarly, I show an output to the user, which is please enter 5 numbers. Then I loop. I just get the input from the user. Then afterwards, I show this, you enter these numbers. Okay, so let's try. I need to compile first. G, SRC, 8, 10, array 2, the output is the output 8, array 2, bar. Okay, so there's no error, so let's try. Put it. Okay, so we enter. Now enter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we enter this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I satisfy my first task. Okay, for my second task, write a program that will display an equilateral triangle with a height depending on the user. The minimum height is 1 and the maximum height is 10. Use an array to display a specific character on a specific row. The array will be if 0 is equals to A, 1 equals B, 2 equals C, 3 equals D, 4 equals E, 5 equals F, 6 equals G, 7 equals H, 8 equals I, 9 equals A. We're limited to 4 variables only. Okay. So my flow diagram, I start, then I declare uh, 3 variables first, which is I. Then I loop. I call a while loop because loop means infinite until I satisfy the needed value. Okay. So true. So if fail means any character which is not a number. So I just enter this failed true, then I look back to here. Then if I enter a number, so it will go here. So if it height is less than 1 or greater than 0, then I display again I need to, the user need to enter the number, the height, until I got a bit numbers between 1 and 10. Okay. Then if it's satisfied, then I break on this loop. Then I go to the second step, which is I declare again an array variable of 10, which is these letters. So I set array with 10 dimension as A, B, C, D until J. Then I set I as 0. Then if my I is less than the height that I entered here, so I just keep asking the user to, I just loop, set the value of Q to 0, then K, if it's less than the height, minus I and minus 1, then I display the space. So because I need to display a triangle, so I keep looping until satisfy this condition. Then if false, because I already satisfied, then I set the K again to back to 0. Then I have this condition. If this condition true, so I display the array equals to the index. So let's show the letters. Then then I increment K. Loop until the condition is false. Then I display a new line. Then I increment by 1. Then loop again to this condition. Otherwise, I just end the program. Okay. Similarly, in my pseudocode, I declare int height I and k as int. So while true, I just keep asking the user input, which is not a number, should be a numeric, and also it must be satisfy this height minimum 1 and maximum is 10. And then if I satisfy, I break the loop, then I go to the next task, which is I declare the value of 10 as character. Then I set character as these values. Then I initiate the value of I as 0. Then I loop until I reach the value of int height, which is I give here. From here. Then I set k as 0. So I just loop until I satisfy this condition. Then the next task, I set the k again to 0. Then I have this condition. Then I loop until I not satisfy this condition. Then I will go to the next line. Then I just increment and loop back to this for loop until I reach the I is equals to int height. Okay. Right. So let's go to our code. So for my code, I will put this in IK, so while true, so I just show any error here, it just in case if the user did not put the numeric value. If it's enter the numeric value, then I go to this next condition. We should actually satisfy that the height should be between, not between, should be 1 or less than 10. Okay. Okay, so this enter height equals 1 to 10. Okay, so then I get from the input from the user. Then if I satisfy all this condition, then I break from this loop. Then I go to the next code. This is I set the value of array with these characters. Then I have a for loop, which is I must satisfy that I equals to int height. If not, it keep looping. Inside this for loop, I have two for loops in which I set the value to 0. Then I have this condition, in height minus I minus 1 should be k is less, should be equal to this value. Not keep looping. Similarly, I set the k again back to 0. Then I have this condition, k is less than I multiplied by 2 plus 1. I do this just to get the width of the height given. So then I just show the array. value to the user. Okay, so let's try. So I need to compile again the code. That's good. Compiling. Okay, so there's no error. So let's run. Let me do first. Okay, so let's run the program. This is anger. So I enter the height. So for example, I put 8. So I just keep asking the user. So I must input a number. So for example, I put 0. So ask the number again. Should be 1 equals to 10. If I put 11, similar thing. So for example, I put 9 for I mean 10. So see, I show this a triangle with the given character. Alright, so that's my answer. Okay, so for my third task, write a program that ascendingly sort 6 integers from the user. Use only 4 variables including the array. Okay, so I have these 4 variables, x, I mean a variable x which is an array with the input of index of 6. Then I have I, j, and temp variables. So first I display that the user should enter a value of 6 integers that I need to sort. So I have a loop here. So first I set the value of I to 0. Then if I is less than 6, if its condition is true, so I just ask the user to enter those number that I need to sort. Loop until reach 6 arrays, I mean 6 indexes. If false, it's already I equal already 6. So go to this next condition. So if I is less than 6 again, so I just set the value of j equals to I plus 1. So I have this condition, this loop. I have 2 while loops. So j equals less than 6 if it's true. Then I have this condition. If it's true, then I do these things. What this loop do, what he do is he sort the number. He's checking each array index if it's which one is greater than. So I just so you can see here. I have assigned a temporary value to 10. This is the value of the first array. I mean first index of the array. Then I get the second digit which is j. That's why I add uh, I set the j uh, with the plus one from this. Okay, so I just loop until I sort the given number. If I already equals to 6, then false, then I display the number that I sorted, then end. Okay, similarly in my pseudocode I declare 4 variables x with a 6 dimension, I, j, and temp as int or integer. Then my output is this enter 6 numbers to sort. Then I equals to 0. I have a first for loop, which is I take the input from the user. Okay. After that, I have another loop, which is from this loop. So first, I check if the I is less than 6. If not, then I just keep looping. Then I set I as I plus 1. Okay. So okay. Then yj is less than 6. So I have this, that's explained previously. So I have this one, the index of x, I assign to 10. Then I get the second value of j, I mean the second digit in the array. After that, assign the 10 back to x. Okay? So if it's xi is greater than the second digit, so that's what I do. I just switching all the places in array. So I just loop. loop until I get the I equal to 6, then I output which is the number which is sorted. Okay, so let's go first symbol to my this one, so I need to compile first. Sort. Okay, there's no error during compilation. So let's try output 8 sort. Okay, so for example, let's try 1, 2, 5, 4, and let's see 7. Okay, so you see it's not arranged in proper order, but the output is already arranged 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Okay, so that is my submission for this week. Now in conclusion, I just learned that uh, using array with different dimension, you can see that array is very useful if you want to compare or sort between your data sets, um, and also you can do a lot of things such as taking multiple inputs from the user. And okay, that's it. And thank you for viewing.